welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So New Mexico State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season. I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in-route there.
New Mexico State lines up quickly. Off-play action on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Flynn. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Inside the 25. Turning it on. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Rebels. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. Rodgers threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man in the middle. And the explosive play. They're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Flynn. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Throwing right. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the sneak for it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
Man, I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Fielded in the end zone, it's Scott. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. Back to throw, it's Flynn. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play. Now giving up a negative play on second down. You better be very careful about this third down play call.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Henry. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It's a draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Hauls it in. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for a man. It's Flynn. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A great catch and run for 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's high. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's complete on the right side. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Aggies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. He'll pull it on the read. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Flynn. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Reed. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Power football with the run. Nice move there. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. He was out of bounds. It's incomplete. Third down. Looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Under fire. Unloads to the wide out. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Flynn. Snagged out of the air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They'll give it to the back. snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Give to the running back. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Oh, no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kick is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. Creates a little space. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's reverse. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Here's the pressure. Right on the money. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Flynn. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Leaves it with the back. Look out, he's got room. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Aggies want to move quickly.
Third and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on that. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. On target. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Cobb. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. And that defense at the 9.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
The Rebels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, it's been a day to forget if you're this kicker. After that miss, he's now only 1 for 4 in this game.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the tailback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Lowers those pads. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They try to get it outside on the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. On the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of the season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.